Yo guys, welcome back to another video where today we have some Premier League predictions and it is that time of the week again, so let's get straight into it and not waste any of your time. First game we have is Liverpool versus Luton Town. Now Liverpool have been in some solid form, finding their form once again after that loss to Arsenal a few weeks back, and now Nunez has been having himself a pretty good season. He's in double figures, I believe, for both goals and assists, which is a positive for Liverpool. This team is currently top of the league. Luton Town, on the other side, have been amazing in my opinion. They play such good football and I can't imagine they get those results usually. They can't really get them much, and they dominated against Man United in my opinion, had loads of chances but couldn't get the win though or the draw, and Man United pulled through in that fixture. And prediction wise, I'm gonna say 3-1 Liverpool. Now we have Crystal Palace versus Burnley. This should be a good game. Palace have appointed a new manager. His name is Oliver Glasner. This Palace team is without Elise and Eze as well. They've been in some rough form, got a draw versus Everton. Burnley though, on the other hand, they are continuing in their kind of struggling form and got ripped apart by Arsenal 5-0. Honestly, they might be going back to the championship. Company needs to change something very soon, and my prediction is going to be a 2-1 win for Crystal Palace. Now the next game is pretty underrated one. Aston Villa versus Nottingham Forest. Now Aston Villa finding their form once again after a win versus Fulham, which was a 2-1 win, and Watkins keeps scoring and bagged a brace. Villa, in my opinion, will get Champions League football if they do find their top form once again. And Nottingham Forest, on the other hand, they have been a not bad team. They're actually doing pretty decent. Managed to win versus a pretty good West Ham side, and it's a very good win for them against West Ham. And Forest is a very underrated team in the league in my opinion. And prediction wise, I'm gonna go 3-1 Aston Villa. Now we have Manchester United versus Fulham. Manchester United have been solid. They finally found their form. Wayland has been in such good form. Man United somehow got the win against Luton Town, and they're making a push for European football. So it's crazy. They're in like 7th or 6th right now, and they're making that push. Fulham not doing the best. I think this team will struggle hard in this game. They have Broha who could help with scoring, but I think they will lose though, in my opinion, and I think Man United will win 2-1. Now we have Brighton versus Everton. This should be a very good game right here. Brighton have been back in form, smashed a awful Sheffield United team 5-0. Mitoma is finally back and he's already making a impact on that left wing, taking on players and cutting it back as well. De Zerbi could leave for Barcelona, but in my opinion he will stay. And Everton have been in not the best form, playing some clean football, playing in those small triangles. But Dyche has done a pretty decent job at Everton with a pretty decent side. I would say they could bring in more quality. Maybe we will see that in the upcoming transfer windows. And what's going on with Calvert-Lewin? He can't seem to score at all. He had almost open header this past week and he could not score. He just headed it over the bar. So he needs to get scoring soon to help his team stay up, and they're very close to the relegation zone. And overall, my prediction is going to be a 3-1 win for Brighton. Now we have Bournemouth versus Manchester City. Honestly, this could be a pretty good one. Bournemouth have been surprising everyone recently. Their form has dipped a bit though. Like, I was quite surprised when they were doing well, but Solanke, one of the top scorers in the league, he still is one of the top scorers in the league. He's kind of dropped off, I think. And Man City, I mean, they are closing in on that top spot. They managed to defeat Brentford 1-0. Haaland's goal was the decider, and I heard apparently he could have had a hat trick. Like, this guy's a genuine machine. He loves scoring goals, and I've a feeling we are yet to see them at their best this season. As I say every video, we're yet to hit that third year where they go absolutely crazy on a insane run. And my prediction is going to be a 4-1 win for Manchester City. And we have Arsenal versus Newcastle, best game happening this weekend. In my opinion, Arsenal are in some top form, playing some outstanding football, destroyed Burnley 5-0 this past week. And I know it's Burnley, but it's still a good win. It's a high scoring game for Arsenal. And David Raya is honestly getting better and better every single game. He catches the ball almost every time from corners and keeps the ball safe in his hands, which is huge for us because I believe in the past we've had a lot of goals go in from corners. And Newcastle are a team doing not too bad. They dropped their form, but they used to win fairly comfortably, but they've been getting some wins and draws recently, so they did find their form once again. And so I think Eddie Howe might have changed some tactics up a bit or something like that. My prediction would be a 3-2 win for Arsenal. Now we have the second last game, Wolves versus Sheffield United. This one could be a not bad one. Wolves been in some decent form, surprisingly beat Tottenham 2-1 in their last game, and this team is a very underrated club or team, and Pedro Neto is one of the stars at the club. He could maybe be on his way to Man United, or I saw something about him going to PSG. We'll see soon. Let's see where he goes. And Sheffield United are strictly awful. Like, they got whooped 5-0 by Brighton in their last game, although before that they won versus Luton Town 3-0, and they're now bottom of the league. That's pretty tough. They could be going down as well with Burnley. I see this game ending 3-1 in Wolves' favor. Now the last and final game we have is West Ham versus Brentford. It's gonna be a underrated team. In my opinion, West Ham have been not the best form. They've been getting run through, to be honest. They lost 6-0 to Arsenal 2 weeks ago, and last week they lost 2-0 to Forest. And I believe a key player that they are missing is Lucas Paqueta, like very key player for them. Transitioning from defense to attack, he is the player who they play through in those transitions usually. And Brentford, on the other hand, they have been in not the best form. They lost the past 2 games to top sides, 4-1 to Liverpool and 1-0 to Manchester City, which was yesterday. And Tony is back scoring goals, and apparently he is staying at the club as well. My prediction would be a 2-2 draw between those two sides. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment down below all your predictions. I will check them out. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.